Well, hello, it's me again. It's December 4th. It's Wednesday, and it's been a while since I've done an update. So I thought it was time. I've been going to make an update for a little while. Actually, Judy asked me if I had an update, and I meant to do it back when you asked me, Judy, but you know what? I'd like to say that I was busy, but that's not the case. I just got distracted and just didn't think about it. But I thought today I would go ahead and, while I was thinking about it, go ahead and make a quick video. Yeah, there's been some stuff that's happened. I have what's called a skin graft I have a skin graft that has been placed. The first one was placed a week ago yesterday. That's the only one. And basically it's a skin graft made out of stem cells. It's not something that traditionally you would take a skin graft from another place on your body and put it on the place that needed it. But in this case, they're taking stem cells and putting stem cells, a sheet, if you will, just a small piece of tissue, and putting it on the wound itself. And what ends up happening that way, rather than cutting it from your hip or your thigh or whatever and putting it in the wound, what this does is the DNA and the cells and whatever. Randy could explain it better than I can, but it tells it exactly what kind of skin it needs. So if you were to take some from, say, your thigh or your hip or whatever and put it on the heel, it's not the same tough skin that it would need to be in order for the heel to survive. It would get pretty messed up. So when you put this type of a graft on, basically it knows what kind of skin it needs to make. So that was a week ago, and then I went yesterday and saw my doctor about it, and it's big enough, the size is big enough, and my wound on the right foot is small enough that they didn't use it all. So what they did was that they took what they didn't use on the one and put it on the other. And I went yesterday for my first update. And typically, if your foot smells funny or something smells funny, it means that there's an infection. But in this case, she said, well, yeah, that's true a lot of the times, but if you think about the wound, it's been covered, like airtight. There's been moisture there, just my own, the fluid that the body makes in order for it to heal. And it's been warm, it's been enclosed in the dressing. Anything that's warm and moist and enclosed and whatever, it will tend to get a funny smell. So she said what you have to worry about is when you clean it, if it still smells funny after you clean it, then that's something to worry about, because that means it's infected. But when all was said and done, she's really happy with the way the skin graft works, how it looks. It looks exactly like she expected that it should. She put the regular dressing and stuff on it like it has been from the beginning. Last week it was a little special. This week we're going to clean it up. We're not going to go the whole week. We're going to take it off on Friday and replace it here at the facility. And then on Tuesday we'll add another skin graft so that the places on of the graft that didn't quite connect, we'll get another round of it next time. We'll take it from there. But it's all pretty good news. It seems to be healing well, doing exactly what she wanted it to. We are not sure what things are going to look like when I see her next. But if the skin graft is such, and it's growing skin the way that it ought to, it should reduce the amount of drainage. And if the amount of drainage is lessened, that means that I wouldn't need a wound vac. And if I don't need a wound vac, that means that I could either use a shoe with an open back or one of the boots like I have on my left foot. So it's all a function of how things look next week, but it is progressing along nicely. A little bit of a challenge with blood sugar. I'm not sure what's going on there, but I'm still eating the same thing that I always have, but taking a little bit more blood sugar, not much. I was taking between 8 and 10, and now I'm between 12 and 15, but working at getting the same fairly good blood sugars. Not sure what happened. It's something that shifted after Thanksgiving. I don't know. But I'm maintaining weight. As it relates to the blood sugar thing, I'm not sure what's going on with the weight, but it's just remained static. It hasn't gone up, but it hasn't got down anymore. Still doing the physical therapy, still doing the room exercises that they've given me to do. So I'm just going to hold on and keep doing the things that I need to do. One of the things that is a little bit of a concern is the insurance and the billing and how all of that's going. I was on a call for a few hours today with the hospital, with the insurance, with disability to figure out my pay and all that kind of stuff. So if you would pray, just pray that that I still don't know for sure how long the facility is going to have me, and B, the financial aspects of what's going on. I supposedly have a portion of it that is covered. Anyway, it's just all very convoluted, and we need to get to the bottom of that. They're sending me some information about that. But just pray for our finances, and pray for the healing, the obvious healing. Because I'm hopeful that before the end of the year that I could be able to walk out of here, maybe in a boot or, like I said, a special shoe. It might be with a walker for a little while, but I would be able to get up the stairs, and that's the big thing. And as long as I need to be here, I'm also hoping that the medical insurance will cover that. Anyway, I'm trying to think of anything else that has happened exciting. Oh, one of the things that happened, if you pray for her, my wife was in an automobile accident here 2 days ago. I believe it was Monday. And Monday she was in an auto accident. She was in the car at a stop sign. A lady come from behind her and hit her. Don't know what happened, but the bottom line is she's fine. She's okay. She went to the doctors today, but the doctor said that it can take a few days for that to register. She says if you do have pain, that it's likely muscle stuff, because they did a pretty thorough check of her spine and neck and stuff. So if you could keep her in prayer. She went to the car place today, and they said that it would be about $7,000 to $8,000 to fix their car, and it would take maybe 12 to 15 days. So she'll have a rental car. But just pray that her body's fine and that the insurance happens well. The other car insurance obviously is at fault, and it's AARP or Hartford, and they're kind of giving us a little bit of a hard time. But Uni contacted our claims person, or our advocate, and they're going to duke it out. But she did take it to the shop today, and she has a really good feeling about the shop. So that's the only other news that I have. I remain in fairly good spirits. I do have my ups and downs, but they're more up than down. And if there's anything that I can pray with you about, I'd be happy to do that. I've got time. And if you guys are inclined to come out, oh my goodness, I saw Sean and Jenny came out to visit me, and that was wonderful. It was really good to see them. They're just so encouraging, but they're just awesome. They spoke the truth to me lovingly, and they were encouraging to me, and it was just a wonderful visit. I understand Devin is going to come out on Friday, barring something unforeseen. But if anybody else is out there that's in the area wants to stop by, I would love to see you guys. Anyway, that's it for now. God bless you guys. I'm glad that Madison is feeling better, and I trust that Randy and Paula are home. Sorry about all that yucky stuff that happened while you were in Florida, but I'm glad everybody's home. I hope everybody's on the mend too, feeling better. God bless you guys, and I will talk to you later. This is Tony. Again, today is Wednesday, December 4th. Take care. Have a great day.